everybody, this is the Flying Turk again. Today we have a short review of the PMDG 737-600. As you can see, our beautiful plane is loaded up. We are on a Greek island. I honestly forgot the name of this airport and this island, but it's on the south of Turkey, near to Bodrum. I chose this place because of the beautiful scenery. I love the mountains, and if I say it correctly, here is Turkey on this side. There is a little airport somewhere around here named Dalaman, which I'll be flying to later today for a very short flight. But I wanted to show you guys the PMDG 737-600 today. I wanted to do a short review to tell you guys why you should get it. First of all, look at the exterior model. This looks exactly like a real 737 that Boeing has produced. All the little details are here. You also get a lot of extra options with PMDG, like the stairs, like the GPU, like the loaders. You can also get a passenger bus. They're equipped with air stairs. Like, there's a lot of functions that I didn't expect to get from this plane, at least for this price. As you can see, here's our beautiful cockpit. Almost all the buttons are working, as you can see. We can touch literally everything. Everything that's here is usable. Only thing that isn't working are the circuit breakers, but that is fine for me as I'm not using them anyways. Well, sometimes I like to do emergency scenarios, but honestly I don't need this. Most of the common emergency scenarios are possible with the normal buttons up here and the normal controls. And believe me, there is a lot to this plane. They have added an EFB, an electronic flight bag, as you can see. Here you can request your data from SimBrief to get your flight plan. You have a map on the tablet, which makes flying a lot easier. You don't have to open the in-game VFR map. You can go to the performance tool, get your enter your airport. Honestly, I don't know this airport ICAO, so I won't be able to put that in. But then you can select your runway. You can select your takeoff flaps and your takeoff setup. You can import the weather. First I need to get the airport in, of course, but then you get all this information which you can later put into the FMC to get a more accurate flight. While we're in the cockpit, I want to show you how beautifully they have done the cockpit lighting. I will turn everything onto a high point so you can see how beautifully this plane is being modeled and is lit. These are the floodlights for the center console. These are the panel lights. As you can see, everything lights up just like the real deal. If you go up here, you can set for these as well. You can set it for the circuit breakers. Now it's not showing too well during the day, but there are lamps here, here, and it should be to the left side if I say it correctly. No, there are no circuit breakers here. These lights both shine on this part, so it's illuminated, so you can see all the circuit breakers. Even though they're not usable, they look super beautiful. In the cockpit we also get the jump seat for a third pilot. But I gotta say, it's a very cramped space for a third pilot. I wouldn't want to be sitting here. Let's get rid of this. What they have added beautifully in this plane is the following. They have added this. From here you can release the gears in an emergency situation just by pressing it and it will pull up. Let's close it. When this is up, the gear lever is not functioning, so keep that in mind, guys. While we're at it, let's turn on our APU because I want to show you how this plane looks when it's turned on and how it sounds. Let's get our basic things up and running. Let's put this up. Let's turn the packs off, these off as well. Window heats, probe heats. You have anti-ice functions as well. These are the hydraulic pumps. The APU is going up. Okay, everything looks fine here. Now we have some time. I'm going to show you the cabin. As you can see, we have some business class seats up here. And for the rest, we have an economy setup. You can change the interior through the FMC. You can do a full economy setup if I'm correct, or a split cabin like this. And we have a little bit of a business / first class, and then partially economy. You can see our doors opened and beautifully modeled. Everything looks amazing and stunning in this plane. Now our APU is turned on. Let's turn on our generator. Let's turn on APU bleed and let's start engine number 2. You will see the value rising on this side after a while. As you can see, it's rising. Let's look outside. Our engine is spooling up. And I don't know if you can hear it, but the sounds are so good on this plane. It feels like you're in a real 737. Let's go here quickly. The FMC is very beautifully done as well. You can go to FS Actions, Ground Services. You can release your GPU, request air conditioning unit. You can change the type of GPU you get. You can request portable water, lavatory, maintenance, fuel truck, 2 stairs. You can change this to jetways if that's possible. Let's release this. You can set your chokes from this part. You can get a forward loader, forward cards, AFT loader, AFT cards. These are the cards that bring your luggage to the plane. Let's remove the chokes and let's set our parking brake, as we don't want to roll forward or backwards while the plane is being started. This is at a good level, so we can put on the fuel cut lever to idle, after of which let's see what will happen. And it will now spool up faster and faster. While this is doing its thing, let me show you how the flaps look. Now the slats are inserted, as you can see, but when we go to flaps 1, which it should be doing now, it's going to 2. You can see how they beautifully extend out of the wing and out of the body. The front slats are going down as well. The flaps are going down on this side as well. Let's put it to flaps 40 so you can see how that looks. Okay, we have a rogue pilot today. Damn. Okay, sure, why not? It's Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? In real life that would be a pilot deviation, I think. Or a plane that is not as good anymore because he drove on the dirt. They stated that they would change it in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, that it would be horrible to drive on the dirt and not on the paved roads. I hope they implement that soon. As you can see, these are flaps 40. Look how beautiful they look and how far rear they extend and down. As you can see, these are our flight controls. This is our rudder. You see our ailerons moving, our inner ailerons, if I say it correctly. Let's put up spoilers and look how they go up. Like in the correct sequence the real plane would do as well. Let's turn on our other engine as well while we're at it. Let's turn the right generator on, we want that on. And okay, this woman would be sucked into the engine after a point. I hope she realizes that and goes away, but I don't think that will be happening today. And as you can see, I have got the eyebrow windows on this plane. You can set that through the FMC. And this engine is pulling up as well. We'll quickly, let's turn the fuel cut lever on as well, so that it will turn on properly. And as you can see, 2%, it's turning on. Let's go to our showcase so you can see PMDG added some beautiful camera views. We have a nice wing view, and as you can see, the 737-600 doesn't have the winglets. It was proposed to add them, but in real life they didn't add it, which I understand. This is a small plane, it really doesn't need it. It's already quite economic. The engine view and the wing view looks stunning. The other side, here you get a better view of the engine and the inlet from the other side as well. We've got the beautiful wing view here, and as you can see, our flaps are our flaps moving up. Let's go to the other side. Here you can see it as well, and if we drop the spoilers, let's see if that will work. Yes, it's working. We can drop our spoilers and you can see inside them, you can see all the little detail in the hydraulics, pushing them up and pushing them down. Also, when we do this, you can see they're being pushed up by the hydraulic systems. Our aileron is moving, and look how this is split. This one stays horizontal and this one goes up and down. It's kind of amazing how much attention to detail there is to this plane. How it looks, how it handles as well. I love the 600 variant. as it's a lot more nimble than the other 800 and the 600 ones, or 800s, 700, 800 and the 900. I have all of them except for the 700, as I've got the 600. I really didn't need the 700 as well. It's pretty much the same plane. All of those types have the same cockpit. You get the BBJ variant as well, which one is auxiliary pumps, if I say it correctly, so you have a little different display on the left, but this plane just looks amazing. Look how the yoke moves. This is just amazing, guys. I highly recommend this plane. If you're on the fence about it, just don't think, get it. You will have lots of fun, lots of great sim experiences with this one. I have done so many countless flights, and I would highly recommend it to everybody who's thinking about it. So far, this is it for my short review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys can make a decision after this video as well about getting it or not getting it. But if you ask me, just go for it. You won't regret it. And for $35, it's not a bad buy. And honestly, if you have more money, get 777. But to start with the PMDG plane, if it's your first one, go with this one. You definitely won't regret it, and you will get all of your other planes soon after. But guys, this is it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're a new viewer. I'm trying to make something out of this channel, and I'm open for suggestions. Leave a comment in the comment sections below if you want to see a certain plane, if you want to see a certain review. And hope to see you guys next time. Have safe flights and safe landings, guys. Bye.